Welcome back. Happy Sunday. Fun day. Back day. We missed y'all. How y'all doing out there in YouTube land? Hey, friend.
Hi, friend. How are you?
How you doing? I am doing very, very well. Does it look like I have a tan?
You look wonderful. You look very well moisturized, like you've been in the sun, having a great time.
I did. I did. We a little bit late, y'all. It's my fault today. I'm the tardy party. Um, I had to shampoo my hair and retwist it. So it's on me. It's on me today. It's on me today. But come on in, come on in, come on in the room. We have a lot to discuss. But before we do that, friend, how was your week last week? I know you worked a lot. You've been working a lot. How's your week?
Can we just skip over the week and like go into the next week? I don't know. Let's go into the next 2 months. I just need to bypass this next little time. A couple of months, I might have a
Couple
different
months.
answer for you.
What are we drinking today?
A bunch of stuff.
No coconut?
Long Island.
No
No iced tea.
coconuts. Nothing.
No iced tea.
Okay.
Just Hennessy.
That ain't no longer straight hen, friend.
That's a Long Island.
That sound like the concrete jungle. That don't. Okay, y'all, brace yourselves. My friend is drinking brown straight. Listen, while I was on vacation last week, I was drinking sweet brown. I tore up a whole bottle of Decimona by myself. It was excellent, sweet brown. But anyway, y'all come on in the room. Come on in. Friend, I'm gonna tell you later how good I was feeling. I saw Ariel and her sisters on the beach. Anyway, y'all come on in. Come on in. Come on in the room. In Cap Con, how are you doing? Coach 67 Sports TV, Marcus. Hey, Marcus Bodezzi, the late bloomer. Where you been? I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Shawalaya, how you doing? Phenomenal Mexican, how you doing? Healer, the teacher, main biker, Clay King, boxer spar, boxing and barbecue. How you doing? John Nori, good afternoon, good evening. I'm sorry, good evening. Ayub Ahmed, how are you? Um, Probably. We'll let you know. What's up, Mo 2013? Jay Grant, how you doing? Frank from the Land, Bionic Prince, RT, Kishwa Misham. Let's see who else. Royal Constrictor. GFS Blackout. All right now, you cuss up when you come in. You come on in the room. Macados, Mac of the South. Marky Dan, hey, where you been? I haven't seen you in a while either. Corey Franklin, how are you? Let's see who else. King Grayson, what's going down? Willie Williams, hey Willie Williams, how you doing? Let's see. Yeah, we thugging tonight. Tay Tay, hey girl, hey, how are you? Hey, TD Harden, Diamond Lion Podcast, Rolo, in a photo. What's going down? Light skin business. Y'all come on in. Come on in the room because there are so many things that we have to discuss. But what we will start out with is the amazing fight that we all saw last night. Okay, so as you know, we've only been getting Top Rank and the zone cards. Well, yesterday, Top Rank put on Championship Fight 2. They had some great undercards. Whole card. Okay. So, because I was getting back acclimated yesterday, tell me about the undercards, friend.
They had I think a featherweight. They had a welterweight fight. I remember the welterweight fight because the boy name was Bryce Mills. He looks like Sid from Toy Story. You remember Sid? He looked like Sid with hair. That's how I was like, oh my God, this boy is a killer. It was a good fight, friend. He beat up some guy. He was American, but he had like an African name. His name was like Nat, that like the fly, but with a Y. It was NgyNat. some shit like that. It was him. And he was a sore loser.
Oh, was he?
Friend, he was in the corner on his hands and knees crying.
Oh no, because he lost.
He lost.
Did he get knocked out?
He didn't get knocked out, but he was getting bullied. Like Bryce was just like on him, friend. Like he didn't give him a moment to rest. Like there was no resting. He had to defend himself the whole fucking fight, and that's all he was doing, just defending himself.
Oh,
It was good though. And Bryce is a welterweight. He looked like he should be probably at 154 pounds.
oh wow.
Hmm.
Hmm. Hey, Miss Jackie, girl, I see you coming on in here. Rozilla Jones, all around strong. Come on in, y'all. Texas 16 South. Come on in. Come on in.
That
Okay.
is shower. It's Ngayot. See y'all, negate. What? That's too many for y'all. Know that, not for
Oh,
me.
mm,
Yeah.
negate.
Are those? Are that silent? What's silent in that name?
Spell it out phonetically, please, because yeah. Um,
Ngayo. Ngayo.
yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna listen. No, I'm not gonna do this tonight. Okay, because I want to be on TV and I can't get on TV.
Gayot? Is that
No,
it?
fuck that. No, that can't. The end is silent.
That's what she's saying. The end is silent. So yes, why I said spell it phonetically, because yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, Quell, I see you. And yes, y'all come on in and hit that like button for your girls. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Okay, so what else, friend? Who else was up in there? Who else?
They had it was a Mexican and somebody. He was running from him. Oh, he was from Japan. It was a little weight. I can't remember the Mexican guy's name, but the Asian man name, what his last name is ABE. But I
Oh,
don't know.
Abe. Abe. Okay.
Bruh.
Okay, so I saw that fight. I saw that fight. Abe Lopez. He was fighting Lopez. Very, very unorthodox is the word I'm going to use.
Lopez. Friend. When I tell you he was windmilling for his life, we've had all kind of eyes. I ain't never seen a Japanese eye. His shit was fucked off. Like if you would have pressed that bitch, it would have started bleeding in round two. But it was real bad by like round four. I think they stopped it in like five.
No, they actually, he fought for a long time before they stopped it. I think they went all the way to like maybe round 8 or 9 or something.
I
They
don't
let it
know.
go on longer than I felt like it should have.
Listen, that eye was fucked up. He didn't have nothing for that Lopez man. He didn't have nothing. He showed up to the gym with just his socks on free. He was like, we gonna make it do what it do, boo.
It was hard to watch because he's Japanese, I believe. Yes, he's Japanese, Abe. And um so his eyes are already for lack of better terms, they're small and tight already. So once I saw the eye, it wasn't like a normal he got hit in the eye. It's like have they said his orbital bone was crushed? Because I thought his orbital bone was messed up.
The way that eye was, when their eye mess up like that, it's always that. That
He
his shit gone.
y'all, I'm listen, I'm not trying to be funny and I'm not trying to offend anyone, but y'all know what I'm talking about. We're not finna act like, because mine are small like that. I have some, my eyelid is little and my eyes, they're small eyes. Okay, that's what I'll say. Forget y'all. But the knot that was under there, that formed under there in round two, and then they were putting pressure on it and digging on it and then putting Vaseline right under there. It is not a lot of room to be putting the Vaseline. The Vaseline was going to go in the eye hole. It just all looks hurtful. It just looks so painful. It all looks so painful. It looks so painful. God bless him. He had no stank on his punches. He could do nothing with Lopez. But can we just talk about Lopez and how I feel like Shushu would beat him up right now?
Did you see Shushu say he was looking at the menu last night?
I did.
Oops.
I did. Um, Lopez was just out there swinging for the fences. If he connected, he connected. He does remind you a lot of Neverett. he just he just does whatever he wants to do. He walk you down. I wouldn't even say cut off the ring. He just coming after you. And if you can't put nothing on him, you're gonna be in trouble. Which Abe was in big, big trouble. That was for the, I believe, IBF vacant belt. So Lopez won, and that was the co-main event for last night's. Really, what? No.
The co-main was Brian Norman Jr. and
Oh, he fought before them, I think.
was it before then?
Yes.
Okay, baby. That young Hispanic man he was fighting. If it wasn't for the fact they had butted.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Thank
Oh,
y'all. I'm reading the chat.
what?
Correct me. It was Lopez's third defense. He was already the
Okay.
champion. The main event was the vacant belt. Sorry, y'all. Thank you. Go ahead, friend.
No. I still have my about Brian Norman Jr. I feel the way I feel, a certain type of way about him. I ain't sold, friend. And I'm telling you, that little Hispanic boy was fighting a little dirty. He hit him with an elbow, but that was after the headbutt. But if it wasn't for the fact that he was gashed up here, oh, Brian, he had knocked Brian down
Early.
early. And I was like, oh my God, he ain't gonna make it. This boy is on his ass. He ain't that good.
I knew the last time I saw him fight, I kind of felt like that, and it doesn't seem like he's improving. Um, we'll talk about sparring wars a little later, but Brian Norman is kind of like Demetrius Andre. He has a reputation for giving good sparring, and
Yeah.
but he looked. They did him a favor because really and truly, they made the fight a no contest fight. I think wasn't it no contest? They ended it before the fourth because had they gone to the scorecards, he was losing. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't recall the gentleman's name, but the guy he was fighting, he scored that first round. I want to say first or second round knockdown. So to me, he was the busier fighter. He was clearly the aggressor with blood coming everywhere. He's a little bit dirty too because I thought he elbowed him, but when I saw it, it was more of a forearm that he hit Brian Norman with. But man, did you see all the cuts and gashes that man had in that short length of time? The skin on his face must be really thin. Jeez. Anyway, good fight. But Brian, honey, sweethearts, I don't know if he needs like an additional trainer because I want to say his father, he's one of the boxers that's a father-son duo. Um, yeah, we there's no improvement going on there. So um, we'll see. But the main events, the main event was Raymond Ford versus, let me get this man's name right. They've been tearing me up. Adobek Kholmatov. Is that right? I was calling him Molotov cocktail because he was throwing them bitches. He was firing them off early. Friend. Um, that's probably the best fight of the year thus far. That's the best fight I've seen in a real long time. How did you feel? I want you to tell me how you felt about that fight because I saw you tweeting And your tweets kind of started having to change up a little bit as the fight continued. So please tell me how you felt about that.
I was very nervous. Um, Monologue came out there with that bullshit. I don't know where he came from. I have never seen him fight before, but he did not come out there to fuck around, and he did not come out there to lose. Sir came out there to stand on business. He really was fighting for something. And friend, he was throwing the bombs, and he was fucking Ray up. I was like, oh God, Ray finna get beat on national television. Oh my God, help! In Mason's voice, help, help. He needed help very bad. And if it wasn't for the fact that he knocked that man out at the end of that fight, he wasn't gonna win. Boy was landing good, clean, solid shots. The thing about me that like fires me about boxing is them goddamn ropes. I hate the ropes because for some reason people get trapped up in those ropes and they cannot get out. He got trapped up in them ropes so many times that he was like, "Fuck it, I just got to go in the middle and fight this man because he whooping my ass up against these goddamn ropes." Um, like these freaky fighters, these cuts and they go into like a really aggressive mode. I'm scared of people like that. I don't like that. But he a dog, to say the least. He is a dog. And the one thing that I'm loving about these dudes under 135 pounds, they want to fight.
They want to fight. They want
He
to
got
fight.
out of the ring, got on Twitter, and the first person he went after was Shaki Foster.
He called him out in the ring.
I was like, don't let me say it out in the ring. Let me get on Twitter and make sure you seen it. Hello? What's going on? Shaki and Lamont Roach did the same thing. I was like, this is what boxing is needing. These guys are fighting and they're moving on to the next. I beat your ass. Now I'm finna fight this other beat your ass. Beautiful. I love it. It's outstanding. I need more of it.
Not only that, can we just take a moment to look at the record of both guys who were in there slanging that leather last night? Neither of these guys have 20 plus fights. Neither of them. Yet they were fighting for a vacant belt. So please stop telling me. Go ahead, friend. Go on, tell them.
And Ray had been calling for that smoke for a long time. He just didn't start calling for this dude. He been calling for him.
Has and had to, he was off a whole year waiting for the opportunity. That's another thing. And let me just add another thing, because I am not one who subscribes to the, oh, you got to be signed to this promotion company if you want that fight. No, no, no. No, 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 no. If boxing works the way boxing is supposed to work, we have these kind of matchups. Eddie Hearn was in that damn ring last night, and I was like, now I know this is a top ranked card. What is he doing here? But Raymond is signed to Matchroom. He is actually the first boxer Eddie Hearn has signed from amateurs to pros that has actually won a championship. So he is his baby. Okay. He's very invested in him. Young man is only 24. We talk about Devin being young champion. This young man is only 24. He's at 126 pounds, came off of a year layoff. And I don't know if y'all are familiar with Molotov cocktail, but I was not. Okay. I'm not afraid and ashamed to tell y'all that I'm a boxing geek, but I don't know everybody. I was not very familiar with this man. But it didn't take me long to know that he was about that life. He put me in the mind of Bivol. He was like, he's way more aggressive than Bivol. But I'm just saying, when I saw him, I was like, oh, he not coming to lay down. He coming in here to fight. Like they finna fight. And I knew from round one, it was going to be that kind of fight. or you gonna get knocked out. And I'm talking about Raymond. Raymond had to just fight last night. Wasn't no boxing. Wasn't no I'm gonna get acclimated. None of that. He had to fight, and sometimes it's gonna be like that. For me, of all of these folks, we've heard a lot, and we're going to talk about it later on. We hear a lot of people talking about, who's the face of boxing. This is the face of boxing. That's the face of boxing. I'm the new face of boxing. That type of fight that young man had last night, that's the kind of fight you need to have on your resume to claim that you are the face of boxing, because that's the kind of fight that we're supposed to see when the number one is fighting the number two. That's what we're supposed to get, okay? I was not disappointed at all. And the fact that Raymond he got a poker face friend, because I know he was getting hit with some big shit. And sometimes he would do that awkward grin. That's when you kind of know somebody got hurt. But he never was visibly wobbled or no shit like that. But I know he was taking some punches that hurt him. Having a poker face in boxing is probably one of the most underrated skills to have. Because if your opponent doesn't know you're hurt, he can feel like he punched you and you should be wobbled. But if you could keep a nice poker face, he gonna miss his opportunity. All I know is that was a fabulous fight. That is what we are here for. We want to see the mix-up. We want to see the matchups. We want to see them get at it. And we want to see them really, really fight. Friend, I'm going to read these super chats. And then Ace, hey Ace, he says, yo, what's good, ladies? It's Culture. Oh, okay. I remember you. Just changed my name, LOL. Condolences to Dev. Heard his grandmother went on to glory. Also, BOXIANA, you've been on one all weekend. Y'all know how she do. Yeah, she stay on one. Hey, Devin, how you doing, Devin Bell? He says, do y'all think Ray wins a rematch? I don't know, because that fight took a lot out of both of them. Friend, you think he wins a rematch?
You can see me? I
Yes.
thought I didn't know what this. I don't know. It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be another one of them situations, because he struggled too much with him this time.
He did.
Gonna
And
be tough again.
they always I don't want to say always have an asterisk, but apparently Kholmatov, y'all forgive me, Otabek, I could say that better. Otabek had knee issues, and he typically wears a brace, but he did not have his brace on last night. And from what's being reported, he had a torn ACL, and he continued to fight. And I did see him at one time buckle. It didn't look like he was hurt, but it looked like he was a lot off balance. No, he just got beat up. Okay, well, there's that. And then TD Harder says, Nik J said, Bival. Ha LOL. Hi, BOXIANA. TD.
Yeah, I got plenty of Wilder jokes that I ain't got off. I mean, when I say plenty, I mean plenty, because we never discussed a whole lot of stuff on this show. Please don't make me go in my bag today. I'm in the mood. I need to take my aggression out on somebody. I hate for it to be y'all. Anybody can get it tonight. Because we got to talk about Tank and Frank. And I know you fucking little booty hopping Tank and Maniacs is waiting. I've been waiting for y'all all week. I had a bad fucking week. And guess what? I'm finna BFTV y'all ass.
A-Side Boxing Talk. What's up, A-Side? He says this was a high IQ matchup between two guys with less than 25 combined fights. Shout out to Savage, slick black fighter with more grit than a lot of your current favorites. I'm going to read that again. This was a high IQ matchup between two guys with less than 25 combined fights. Shout out to Savage, slick black fighter with more grit than a lot of your favorite current fighters. Abso-freaking quit telling me you that guy and show me you that guy. He showed us all. Okay. And he may not fight like that ever again. He may not have to. But on last night, that is what he had to do to get the win. And I'm just really happy for him. When he won, he was so elated. He was so overjoyed because he needed that win. He needed that knockout to win on the scorecards. He was down. So he needed that. He went and got it. Man, y'all don't know how much that says about somebody to go get it in round 12. That's huge. Like, that's a huge confident booster just to know that you have that in you and to go do it. It was just wonderful. And I was so happy for him. He just fell out. Kind of reminded me when Floyd beat up Ricky Hatton. He just overjoyed because, man, it was a lot. His eye was cut. It just was a lot. It was a lot. Congratulations, Raymond Ford. Congratulations. That was awesome. I mean, I was not expecting it to be that damn exciting. Did y'all think it was gonna be like that? I mean, say 817. I was cutting onions. Okay. I was cutting onions because I was just so happy for him. It was like, man, and he's only 24. He's only 24. So I just love that for him. I really do. Loved his story. Got yourself back on track. His mommy was there. It was just a great story. Loved it. Had the baby girl there. Was great. Loved everything about it. Great card, Top Rank. Top Rank been standing in the gap. Okay? The Zone and Top Rank been standing in the gap. All right? So now look. We know why y'all here. Okay, we know why y'all all came in the room, the most of y'all. Okay, my girl been getting busy while I've been gone. She been holding it down on Twitter like she does and whatnot. Still no official announcement. I think we'll probably get it on that May 30th pay-per-view card. But all roads are looking like we're gonna get the Frank versus Tank matchup that everybody has been clamoring for. I just want you to go ahead and address the folks that you've been.
Shout out to me because I stay on y'all necks so very much that starts the pressure to put on other people to start y'all talking about shit. No official announcement. Not officially. But I've been friend. When I tell you I've been getting attacked in 957 languages, I'm not joking. These fucking Tank fans have been losing their shit because you know what I find crazy? I find it really strange that y'all can go for your fighter, y'all can talk that shit for y'all fighter, but then when somebody else do it, somebody called me fucking the Wendy Williams of boxing. Then I got to thinking, that's not that's not fucking bad. Cause if you go back and do your research on Miss Wendy was that lady in the 90s. And if you didn't go to Wendy, the tea wasn't teed. Everybody went to Wendy to clear the tea. And you're right, they come over here to Wendy to clear the tea. So we'll have Frank. Look, Frank will be over here soon. No worries. We're gonna bring him back for y'all. But I mean, I'm not mad at the Wendy reference. Like they've been threatening to whoop my ass. I better not ever come to Baltimore. I got 200 fucking bookmarks of people talking shit to me. All I'm gonna say to you fucking booty hopping Tank fans, y'all better hope, pray on your hands and knees to whoever you pray to that Tank do everything. When I say everything, he do everything that y'all say he gonna do. Cause one thing I know and two things for sure, Frank not going in there to go to sleep. Y'all ain't seen Frank. Frank ain't been on no social media other than showing y'all He in the gym. That's because he's been busy. And he ain't been worried about none of what you fans say. Like, yeah, everybody keeps saying they got him getting knocked out in under 8. Keep on. I beg thee. I beg thee. And then, all these sparring tapes and shit is coming out. So this is giving them reason to speak louder than what they would normally speak. Y'all don't wash your ass good. How dare you speak too loudly?
And I mean, since we dropping sparring footage, why not drop that Tank versus Frank sparring footage? Because I heard stories about that too.
They would not. They refuse to. But it's okay. I picked my side, and of course, I'm going to stay there. And when it officially gets announced, we gonna officially have some business to discuss. Cause I'm not gonna do this how I did with Bud and Arrow. I did that for 5 years. I said what I said 3 years ago, and I'm not gonna repeat myself again. Frank Martin is the only person that can beat Gervonta Davis. Devin can't do it. Shakur can't do it. None of them can do it. The only person that can do it is Frank. I've been saying that for 3 years. This ain't just something I came up with. And if it wasn't for the fact that the footage was deleted, I would go back and screen record it and post it for y'all so y'all wouldn't think, oh, he come on her show, she fuck with them. Like, that's why she said it. No, I've been saying this. But I don't know shit. So it is what it is. We gonna see. Y'all do whatever y'all gotta do to make y'all guy look good. All I'm gonna tell y'all is make sure he do everything y'all say he gonna do.
Period. Okay. Period. What she said. Devin Bell, he says, I'm hearing or heard Frank put the beats on Tank in sparring. Boxiana, what's the word? Popcorn. I cannot. Boxiana, he asked you, let me shut my mouth because I don't want no problems.
What he said? What he said?
Let me put it back up there. I'm hearing or heard Frank put the beats on Tank in sparring. Boxiana, what's the word?
Heard a lot. I heard a lot. And Frank told y'all what happened. As a matter of fact, everybody told y'all what happened. Y'all just didn't listen because it was Tank. It was some good work. How about that? We gonna leave
How
it.
about that? It was some
It was
good
some
work.
good work.
It was
I
some
want y'all
good
to
work.
keep saying that same shit. And it's crazy how it's sparring. It only applies when you talk about certain bases because when Tank sparred Devin, it's a big thing. That's because Tank got on Devin's ass. But when you start talking about Frank Martin versus Tank, then they say it's just sparring. Sparring don't mean nothing. I need y'all to make up your minds. What's for breakfast? You want pancakes or waffles?
They want it all, friend.
Apparently, you
They
only
want
get
pancakes.
at the continental breakfast. You get pancakes. I mean, you get waffles only. I'm giving you a choice:
They
pancakes
want
or waffles.
they want pancakes, waffles, and French toast, friend. They want it all. They want it all. I'm not a huge sparring footage person. I'm not, but a lot of people are. And I'm just saying, um, yeah, there's some sparring stories where certain folks are not on the uh best end of it. I'll just say that. Okay. Ace came back. Hey, Ace, he says DL Hughley said Uncle Shannon Sharp is the new Wendy Williams. They be hating on Shannon. Oh, they be hating on Shannon. Sparring is exactly that. It's practice. Okay. I'm like Allen Iverson. We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice. We talking about practice. But before we go to the other sparring news, I just want to say that I am in agreement with my friend. I am totally and completely biased, though. I need you guys to know that. I am totally and completely biased behind my guy. Okay. Not only that, but I know my guy's mindset, and it's not like the other guys that have shared the ring with said person. So I can only hope that we get the kind of performance from those two that we got last night. And may the best man win. But do know we completely biased over here. That's our guy. Okay. Make no mistake about it. We like Tank. Like him a lot. But Frank's our guy. Okay.
And guess what? Y'all will be the fuck all right. Y'all get biased shit about everybody all the time. Y'all want to hear somebody kiss Tank ass? Go over to a Tank ass kissing channel. You want to hear Shakur ass getting kissed? Go over to a Shakur ass kissing channel. There's so many ass kissing channels you could just go hear what you want to hear. I don't give a fuck if you like what I'm saying or not. You gonna come and listen to it or you not. Either way, I mean, it is what it is at
It's
the
gonna
end
get
of the
said.
day.
And it's gonna get said. It's gonna get said. Okay. TD Harden came back. He says none of them lightweights want to see Frank. I don't think they do. I don't think they do. Isn't it amazing how other lightweights who really thought they was somebody, it seemed like they around here begging for a fight and whatnot, raising their hand to be a substitute.
And you know what's crazy? Doghouse, I'm reading your comment. He said he's gonna come back and give us support after another tough loss. You know what's crazy about y'all? It's
Uh-oh.
so many channels that rolled on their fighter after he got beat. I can name you 10 Errol Spence channels that are not Errol Spence channels anymore. But you can still come over here and we still talk about Errol the same way we did before the fight. Just whatever the circumstances may be. If you think that I'm not gonna still support my fighter afterward, you crazy.
As
Fucking
hell.
insane.
And since we talking on it, shout out to the big fish, the biggest. Happy birthday, Big EJ. Okay? Now, smoke on that, y'all. Smoke on that. That man say, happy birthday, young man. Happy birthday. Hope you're having a funky good time somewhere, resting your mind, getting your mind prepared for whatever it is you got coming up next, because I know it's something. Shout out to Errol Spence Jr. And we have another super chat. Thank y'all. Todd French 600, he says, that sounds like a spoiler. I live in Raleigh, North Carolina. To FanDuel will be illegal to bet on. I may need to drop a few racks on Frank BOXIANA with them gems.
I'm coming back in that X6 that I've been looking at so very kindly. So very kindly that I've been looking at. I'm coming back with it.
I can't wait till the fight is made. Because made public. Because it is so much that goes into the actual making of a fight. So when we as fans think it can happen in a day, typically that's not how it goes down. Not unless you Bud and you fighting David Evanesian on 2 weeks notice, 48 hours notice. Typically, there are months and months of negotiating and waiting and wondering and gamesmanship. I completely 100% understand what Sugar Ray Leonard was talking about when he said fights are won at the negotiating table. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I can't wait till we can talk. Anyway, Ramses, because I don't want to offend nobody, because we want to see the fight actually happen. Ramsey says Tank has skills. I think he wants to say skills. Tank has skills. However, what world title besides the interim has he held? And that Tank and Devin was 17. Means nothing now. 17 and holding his own, Ramses. Okay, we're going to talk about it. Devin Bell came back. He says, Frank only getting the negative talk because of his last performance. Exactly. I remember when they said Frank and Rivera was a 50-50 fight, but that ain't none of my business. Devin. Yeah, ain't none of my
And now
business.
I'm fixing to have to defend Tank, John Nori, because what it sounds like, y'all got to stop thinking that Tank is the king of rehydration clauses. That's not the case, and that's not true. So stop saying that, because that's how rumors and shit get started. It ain't none of that.
No, it's not a rehydration class, but gamesmanship is big time. Gamesmanship is huge, and as it should be, as it should be. But certain tactics don't work on folks who got tough skin and whatnot. Watch for the hook. Thank you. Watch for the hook. He says Raymond Ford on my new favorite fighter list. He fit the dog criteria of EJ, Bud, Jahai Tucker, Boots, Matias, Better BF. Listen, I gotta know my favorite boxer can fight when it's time to fight. Watch for the hook. I agree with you, but you know what? I'm gonna push back a little bit on what you said. A couple of these people in here, okay? I'm gonna push back a little bit on Boots, only because I've never seen Boots have to. I ain't never seen Boots have to dig off in his bag. I ain't never seen Boots have to withstand no tough smoke. I'm not saying that he can't, but I haven't seen it yet. It's a lot of people I haven't seen it, and it's a lot of folks that'll tell you, "Oh, he just that good. He make all them people look mediocre." No, it's somebody that's gonna test you. It's somebody that's going to test you every time. You just got to fight them. That's all that is. So let's see. We'll stick with sparring and all the fluff and shim sham that has happened over the week with finally. Go ahead.
I know what you finna say. Apparently, PBC finna drop their fucking schedule this week.
This week? Great.
Jake just made a tweet that said, "Had a feeling Fight Hop and I will be running through every emoji to describe the news that's about to come through this week." He got a boxing glove, a Mexican flag, um, a American flag, maybe Ecuadorian flag, and a Ukrainian flag.
Okay, that sounded David Benavidez like
It's
to me.
sounding, I don't know who the Mexican would be, but it sounds like Tank Benavidez and what's that man from the UK with the G Garbassaman. He got a hard name. His GVO.
What,
His last name is spelled like Dyke, but not with the K and the E. What?
what
It's
what weight class?
I don't know. Gazovic.
Okay. Okay.
GV. I'm finna find this now. I found it. GVOZDYK.
Okay.
Gozovic. The
Okay.
whatever. Y'all know I'm bad with motherfucking names. Y'all know who the hell I'm talking about.
Oh, 175. Devin Bell says she
Yeah.
likes 175.
Okay.
Okay, well, cool. Well, I knew at some point they were going to have to drop the smoke. Okay. They were just getting some kinks ironed out. We were getting restless. Okay. We're in March. Vardike. Is that it, Shabba? Okay.
Vazik. 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 I don't know.
Y'all
I'm
know
bad
who
at
I'm
this.
talking about.
You know,
Y'all.
listen. They gonna have to when we get ready to like when we do this. They gonna have to get us a earpiece so they can whisper these names in our
In
ear
your ear.
before we have to pronounce it. Like, this is why I think
817.
we just stay on YouTube and run a podcast.
No, this is why I love our chat because they have our back. Thank you for the phonetic spelling. 817 is Vosdyke. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
I
Appreciate
don't see. I don't need to be pronouncing these names because I'm childish and I'm gonna be messing up people's names.
you.
His
Wow.
name is Vazdik. Vazdik.
I love it. Thank y'all. I appreciate it. Yeah, I am the linguist. Listen, Shawai. Sometimes, listen, I'm still hungover a little bit, honey. I had brown liquor all last week. Pray for me. Bostic. Dyke. Dick. Dyke. Whatever. Him. He's going to be on the schedule. I'm just happy we're finally getting a PBC card schedule. I can't wait. And from what all I'm hearing, I saw a little bit of rumblings this morning on Twitter. It's supposed to just knock our socks off, y'all. So I'm excited. But before I get to that other spot, what do you feel about? How do you feel about? Because we haven't been on here in a while to talk about this. And she finna cuss y'all out. I just gotta preface it. But first, Canelo leaving PBC. He going over back to the zone. He finna go fight Jaime Munguia, and he finna go fight Edward Scissorhands Berlanga. And the PBC is trash. They're garbage. Rick Glacier was telling the truth. They're going out of business. They don't have no money. They ain't shit. They're going back to the plantation. The Nigras is terrible. All that old ignorant shit that a lot of people were saying. Not everybody, but a lot of people. And
Shout out to Rick Glacier and his wife with the gas station wigs and the tax evader. Like he said, PBC was going out of business and they broke. I told y'all didn't listen to me. Alan Heyman never misses an opportunity to slap people in the face once they think they got him dick to the wall. It's true. He never misses an opportunity to slap people in the face with some shit. Look at how he do shit. PBC, bro, they ain't got no money. They going out of business. Now, who really ain't got no fucking money is Matchroom. Because where's the motherfucking money, Eddie Hearn? Y'all couldn't guarantee Canelo? The Canelo? Y'all ain't had the money?
Is he still the Canelo though, friend?
He's gonna always be the. Okay, it don't matter. And you know what? I don't support this Jaime Munguia shit. Edward Berlanga. I've been speaking about all the Canelo fans are looking at me like I got shit on my face. What's up with y'all?
Well, apparently he's had to U-turn back over to the PBC. So I just want, has anybody seen or heard high or low of Rick Glacier since these new developments? No, we don't know where he is. He hasn't commented. He hasn't given what their budget is. He hasn't given any numbers. He hasn't said anything because he loves to pop out and say stuff, right? Okay. Just wondering. Can't wait to see what the schedule provides. Can't wait to see who Canelo Alvarez will be fighting next. Can't wait to see who Cool Boy Steph will be fighting next. He says he'll be back before the summer. I'm very excited about all these different fighters, folks that I'd have forgot about that was on PBC. We ain't seen them in a while. I'm ready. Can't wait. So, friend, how do you feel about the whole situation? Like Canelo leaving PBC, then going back to the zone, then coming back to PBC.
Canelo gonna go where the money resides.
Oh.
Where the money reside. I'm just saying. Come on down here at the car dealership, baby, and get your car. He said what he said. He gonna go where the money resides. So if y'all ain't got it, they got it, I'm going back over there. I'm gonna go where the money resides.
Is he gonna go where the smoke resides?
Is the money there?
The money's always been
okay, well then he went back over there for a reason.
Oh, talk your shit, friend.
Where the money resides, where the money resides. I'm just saying.
Okay. All right. Okay. We gonna see. We finna see. Okay. Canelo is a ripe 33-year-old. So we're about to see if these next two fights, because he was contractually obligated for 2 more fights on PBC. So if he goes back over there, I'm almost positive they're going to honor those next 2 fights. Anyway, I'm eager to see if Canelo is going to step up to the challenge. I really want that for him because contrary to popular belief, I actually don't hate Canelo, and it would make me like him, be more apt to like concede that he's the face of boxing if he took on such a challenge as David Benavidez. That's just me. I know he don't give a damn about me and what I think. I'm just, saying. Tevis Smith, hey Tevis. Tevis says, I was really waiting to not buy Tank versus El Rayo, but Frank came through and saved the day. That's what it's looking like. That's what it's looking like. It's looking like that's the fight we're going to get, and I'm very excited about it. So now, on to more sparring wars, because that seemed to have taken over the boxing YouTuber all last week. Okay, while first of all, we've been talking about this sparring for how long, y'all? Like 18 million years, right? We've been talking about this sparring. We've heard several different accounts. Okay. And the only thing that was ever disputed, I believe, because I believe the Haneys conceded that Tank got the best of them in one of the sparring sessions, because there were actually two, if I'm not mistaken. Tank got the best of them in one, and they got the best of Tank in. It's practice. Okay. Like I told you, I don't lose no sleep over sparring. It's practice. But the discrepancy was the Devin being out on his feet and the AB getting in the ring to save Dev. And, that was the question mark about it all, right? And so some people didn't believe AB. Some people were like, AB not a liar. He a lot of shit, but he not a liar. And then there's some people that are like, AB can't be trusted because, he's a fuck up. He's a screwball. Go ahead.
Who said Adrian Broner was not a liar?
It's a lot of people that try to give him that credit. He a lot of things, but he ain't no liar. AB be telling the truth for the most part. That's what they like to say.
Who? If you're here right now in this chat and you said that Adrian Broner can be trusted, please press 5 right now. Just 5. If you said that Adrian Broner was trustworthy, I need you to press 5, because we're gonna bring you to the light and we're gonna have a conversation, because I need to know why you thought you can trust a bruv like Adrian Broner. Please press 5.
I don't think anybody's pressing 5. In Doghouse 313, yes, I do. I believe he has the mental fortitude. Absolutely. Yes. Yes. If that fight happens,
Phenomenal Mexican, get your funky ass out of here immediately. Leave. And when I say leave, I mean leave and don't come back because you a goddamn funky ass lie. You lying.
So, y'all, this is my thing. And I see you, Miss Jackie, talking about they would be going every channel bragging about the spawn. He bragging because he won the bet. There was money on the line. There was money on the line. So I watched the video that Ryan Garcia, of all people, released. And we're going to talk about that later, because I got some choice words for him. Of all the people in the world, you finna fight Devin Haney, but you released sparring footage. That's what it was. Sparring footage of him and Tank Davis. And it's not the sparring footage, it's Tank Davis highlights is what it is. Tank Davis highlights from the sparring is what was released. And I looked very closely. I had my glasses on and everything. And I was trying to see where the infamous he was knocked out on his feet. He was knocked out on his feet. AB had to jump in the ring and save him. And I was really looking like, where? Did I miss something? What happened? Where is it? Now, I saw Dev getting touched up. I saw him on the ropes. Saw him bobbing and weaving. But I didn't see knocked out on his feet. I didn't see knees buckling, noodle legs. And I've seen Dev with noodle legs before. But I didn't see knocked out on his feet. I didn't see that. You know what I saw? Because I watched it and I watched it again and I was like, what made AB get his ass up in the ring? Because it wasn't warranted. Him jumping in that ring was not warranted, especially not in the doghouse. This is the doghouse where everything goes. That, what I saw, did not warrant, oh, let me save him. You know what he said to me? Ooh, this is my opportunity to get in the ring and stop this shit right now, and then I can get paid. That's what they said to me. They said, oh, I can stop it right here. My daddy can get his money. That's what they said to me. They didn't say to me that, oh, he was so hurt, I had to get in there. Because if he was that hurt, they wouldn't have continued. They wouldn't have continued. I just want somebody to show me.
I got back just in time because I got a motherfucking question about what you just said.
Go ahead.
So, if Tank beat Devin Haney's ass, right?
That's what they said.
Why did Bill not leave broker than what he showed up?
That's what I left wanting to know. Because there are gaps. The holes ain't being filled in. There's sparring footage that shows Tank Davis having a good moment, some good moments. And then there's the outcome that we all know. Bill got paid. Bill won the bet. So I need the in-between footage.
How did Bill win if Tank beat Devin Haney? Wouldn't Devin Haney's team have to pay money and Tank them would have left a little richer? Why did they leave a little poorer than they showed up?
Let me read.
Because, friend, wait a minute. Because if I make a bet and you make a bet and I ended up leaving with the money, that means you lost. You're a loser, right? I don't, I'm childish. You're a loser, right?
In that instance, for that junction, yeah. Miss Jackie says no, because once he stopped it, they lost the money because of the doghouse rule. Because AB stopped it. Why would AB stop it and lose his money? I don't.
So wait a minute. AB stopped the fight. Hold on, no. See, you see how this is so much confusion, family. Y'all, family. Let's have we at the reunion tonight, okay? Let's have a family discussion over the barbecue, right? If Tank won, Tank would have left with the money. The doghouse rules.
AB would have, and his daddy would have left.
The doghouse rules didn't have shit to do with AB jumping in and stopping. Because here's the thing: after AB jumped in and stopped it, they continued to fight after he got out of the ring again. So when I'm confused, why didn't Bill pay the money?
I don't know.
I need help. Oh, yeah, start there, y'all.
Yeah, well, because this is my synopsis, and this is just me thinking. I feel like AB jumped in that ring not to save Devin, because he bet against Devin. He bet against Devin. He brought Tank. He wanted Tank to win. He saw an opportunity. Tank was having a good moment. Oh, let me go in here and stop this right now so we can get paid. But oh no, because the doghouse rules say somebody got to quit. Somebody's got to quit. Guess who got wobbled, but still didn't quit? Guess who got wobbled and said, nah, I'm good. Get out the ring. I got this. And then commenced to doing whatever it was he did that allowed his daddy to get that money. Explain that one to me.
So if 2 + 2 = 4, And 4 + 4 = 8. Do bananas and apples taste the same?
He, I ain't gonna even say that because they're gonna be real mad at me if I say that. I'm not gonna say
I know bananas they got a lot of potassium, and I think y'all had too much. Potassium start fucking with your head if you've had too much of it. And I'm confused at how if we have a bet and I leave with the money, how am I the fucking loser?
that's the part nobody can explain to me. That's the part nobody can explain to me. And somebody in the chat, let me go up here because I want to shine some light on you because you upset with us because you act. I mean, we keep saying the same thing over and over again. He gassed out. Tank gassed out.
Okay, so wait a minute. So okay, I don't want to hear. That's a fucking excuse. And this is coming from Tank's aunt, the silver tooth auntie, the leader, the boss. Okay, if Tank quit and his job is to stay ready, what that say about Tank? And what did that say about y'all as fans that's excusing your fight or gassing and his job is to have stamina and long wind?
He
What did
was
that
out
say
of
about
shape.
y'all?
He had just got off the plane.
So fucking what? Your job is to stay ready. Shakari job is to fucking run. And the one day that she don't run, you know what they did? She decided to smoke weed, and they grilled her ass like tuna on a Sunday. So what I'm asking you is, if he fucking quits and we are excusing it, what do that say about y'all fighter, our fighter, and what do that say about us as his fans?
All I know is in a fight, especially in a doghouse rules fight, but even in a big real fight under the lights, I'ma say it to y'all again because I say it all the time. Vince Lombardi had one of the best quotes I've ever heard of in my life. Fatigue makes cowards of us all. If your ass is tired, you gonna get beat up. That's just as simple as that. Simple as that. Don't put your money up if your guy ain't got no fucking gas tank. Don't do it. That's all I'm saying. It's just sparring. And it's just sparring. I could give a damn about sparring. Let me see. Tony Howard, when Devin released sparring footage of Hector Garcia, he didn't release the full sparring, and y'all didn't ask him to. I didn't ask him to release none of the goddamn sparring. None of it.
Can I
But
ask a
he didn't.
question?
Go ahead, friend.
I'm sorry, friend. I didn't mean to cut you off. I thought we wasn't supposed to even see that shit. I thought sparring sessions are supposed to stay in the gym. What are we really doing, y'all? Like we ain't even being fucking logical at all about this shit. Sparring was never supposed to been seen anyway.
The real question is why Floyd sent Ryan the footage, because he's a saboteur. He's trying to sabotage.
I mean, he's done enough with Ryan Garcia. He didn't put the work on this goddamn fight that Ryan Garcia is trying to get the hell out of. I know we're gonna get to that, but we still here. But I mean, do we need Floyd to influence anything else? Honestly.
Honey, let me get some of these super chats because y'all mad at us. Let me get some of these super chats. Todd French 600, he says, LOL, they cut that tape up like a samurai. Hashtag ninjas. Didn't they? Didn't they though? Didn't it? Hey, Sugar Free Mars. Hey, girl. Hey. She says AB got in that ring because he was trying to protect his money. Exactly. Devin was putting the beats on Tank, and Floyd Sr. himself said it was actually one-sided. Yeah, but see, they're going to tell you Floyd Sr. don't know what he talking about. They're going to tell you Floyd Sr., he ain't know what he was talking about. But see, at that time, he still had all his wits about him. He knew exactly what the book he was talking about. Me, myself, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Says, what's going on with Jared Big Baby Anderson? It seems like he's sabotaging his success. He might need an intervention. Baby, we going to talk about that because me and my friend don't really see eye to eye on that. We going to talk about it. Black 7 says, if you watch closely, whenever a new scene starts, Tank's back is always on the ropes. Just something to look at, just something to take notice of when you're watching. Hey, Stick Talk Boxer, he says AB tried to get his money because he knew Tank couldn't tell. Because Tank couldn't tell, and because he let the whole clip go. Okay, let me read it again. Stick Talk Boxing says AB tried to get his money because he knew Tank couldn't tell, and because he knew he let the whole clip go. He did blow his load. He blew his load, and he couldn't get the young man out of there. That does something to your psyche. Message. Tevis Smith says Tank be knocking out heavyweights in sparring, but in 20 plus minutes, he couldn't drop his notorious one hitter in a 16-year-old with pillow fist. Just saying. I mean, just be constructive. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I like them both. Devin was getting worked over in that footage. He was getting worked over. But I need somebody to connect the dots and explain to me how we saw what we saw, but Bill walked away with the money. That's all. If y'all can explain that to me and make it make sense, then we ain't got to never talk about it no more. Ray Davis, thank you. He says distraction to hide daddy comments of nappy hair. Ooh. Ray Davis. Did they release that after?
That shit happened during the presser. Yeah. All that happened.
Good observation, Ray Davis. Maybe so. And Todd French came back. He says Tank quit before he got the beats by Dre. Before he got the beats by Dre, laughing my ass off. Wow. So, yeah, I if somebody can make that make sense, then you know that I'm willing to hear. But if your argument is just that Tank got tired and he quit, then he's a quitter. He got quit in him. Just like when Shakur was like, I'm tired, I'm done. It's a little bit of quit. It's a little bit of quit in you. I mean, it's sparring, so it's practice. I get it. He was out of shape. I'm just saying, don't act like we not finna act like they won something. Just saying, because they lost their money. He lost his money. He lost it. And then we going on AB. Before we saw the tape, y'all really thought it was worse than what it was. And you can't tell me no different because you trying to make me believe what I saw was worse than what it was. Y'all, Devin got wobbled more than that by Linares and by Loma. And he beat both of them unanimously. What are we talking about here? What really are we talking about here? Okay, what really are we talking about? Main Biker, thank you so much. He says, since Jared played BOXIANA with the PS5, bad luck streak. Ooh.
I keep telling people, you can't play with me. Like, for real. You can't play with me. Everybody that do me bad, they get that shit back. And it's not fair. But it's all good. Sometimes it be deserved.
Well. Okay, so look, we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about Ryan Garcia since we're here on Devin. We're here because Ryan leaked the footage. We're here because Mayweather gave the footage to Ryan to leak. Okay, so I guess Mayweather and Ryan have this bromance, is what I'll call it. And Ryan's very influenced by Floyd Mayweather. And for whatever reason, Floyd thought right now would be a good time to release that footage. Now, in my mind, I said, man, I was kind of happy it was released because I'm like, man, they setting this up. They got to be setting this up for Devin versus Tank. There's no reason why they would release this. And you know, they got to fight now. They got to. But then I was thinking, it's dumb for them to release it during this Ryan Garcia fight because that would have been something to release during your own build-up. So I got mixed emotions about that. But we had the press conferences for Ryan Garcia. Ryan is a head case friend. I just need you to tell me how you think. What is going on? Is this for real? Is he for fake? Are you concerned? Because I know, friend, you have way more empathy than I do. How do you feel? I'm gonna read this super chat, and I want your thoughts and your comments about Mr. Ryan Garcia, how he showed up to the press conferences, what he's been doing on social media, and all of those things. Tevin Smith says Floyd used Ryan because all the buzz been on Devin and Ryan, while Tank versus Frank rashly really just been a using their fight to bring Tank back to represent. Oh no, oh no, Tevis, I know ain't nobody cloud chasing off of Devin Haney. Now it's impossible to do that. Oh no. Okay, friend, tell me about what you think about Ryan Garcia and what's going on with him.
I don't know, but it's giving cocaine. I know he ain't okay. So I know mental health is a really big issue. So we spoke on this before. I'm not going to rehash no issues. If you watch this show, you know we all deal with some stuff, and majority of us here have dealt with some type of mental health issue, whether it be depression, whatever it may be. Correct, correct. So with that being said, um, Ryan Garcia is trying to sell this fight, and he's doing a horrible job doing it. I was concerned at first till his daddy got on Instagram and was like, he was just trolling. He was just trying to. He was like, he was just either trolling and or not in a good way. Um, Ryan Garcia then got kidnapped. His house then got broken into. He put a thing up on on Twitter today saying that somebody had slit his throat and just all kinds of crazy shit, right? He on cocaine or something, friend. This fight is not getting sold the way it needs to get sold. He came out to the presser and like I'm extra. I like extra shit. Like I like flowers and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he came out to with the Coming America theme, like the girls dropping the flowers and sitting in the throne and shit. I was like, this ain't for you, sir. Like you coming from California. Are you okay? It's not giving African prince. It's not giving royalty. It's not giving dynasty. It's giving a bruh from California that got good acting. Go on and fight Jake Paul, man. Go on and fight Jake Paul. Like, you ain't taking this shit serious, bruh. Like, I was really like, I felt bad today because I've been seeing all these posts and I'm like, man, I hope he ain't playing. And then hours went by and he ain't never come back to clear the shit up. So I was like, let me do a wellness check on Ryan Garcia because absolutely not. No. You know, y'all know I send the people to people's houses. If y'all don't believe me, ask my friend. My friend will tell y'all I send the people to people's houses when I feel like something ain't right.
She sends the people.
I
And
send
I
the
mean,
people.
she send the people to the people, like to the people that y'all don't be thinking she's sending them to. She send the people.
Are y'all well? Like, don't scare me thinking somebody then killed you and wrapped you up in a bag and dumped you out in the forest somewhere. I'm having the people come check on you, sir. Are you the fuck okay? Okay? So after the wellness check was done, that forced his daddy to get on Instagram and tell everybody he was just trolling. I'm ner- I want Devin to pull out of this fight, not Ryan pull out. I want Devin to pull out. Get Arnold Barboza, whatever coming next for you. Go ahead and get that out the way, cause I don't want to see no Ryan Garcia at this point.
I never wanted to see Ryan Garcia. I don't feel like he's serious enough to be a professional boxer. I'm in agreement with you. Bring on Ryan versus Jake Paul. That's right in his wheelhouse. And that's more on his comfort level. I don't think he's comfortable fighting top tier boxers in around whatever weight class that he's in at the time, because his career did not flourish. He peaked early and didn't get better, and that's just how I feel about Ryan Garcia. Now I'm reading these comments, and I saw you come back, Tony Howard. You asking why did they release sparring of Hector Garcia? Because he wanted to. He was trolling Tank Davis. He wants to make a fight with Tank Davis. He was showing how he did Hector Garcia dirty because he knew Tank was finna do Hector Garcia dirty. It's a common opponent, be it sparring or under the lights. That's why he was trolling. He wants to bring Tank out. He's trying to poke the bear. You got any more questions? Is there anything else you want to know? Yeah, no? Okay. Yeah. And I saw you seconding in the amen in it, Rick. So yeah, I don't have a problem answering no questions. You don't even have to super chat. If I see that bullshit, I'ma address it. Okay?
But you know what? Like, look how Tank be having y'all outside. Y'all ain't embarrassed.
They not.
Not even like y'all are defending. Tank won't. He don't even speak to his fans. He don't fuck with y'all like that. And y'all be out here willing to let a man knock y'all teeth out with a hammer for Tank. Y'all okay? Like I go to war for a lot of my fighters, but y'all, I go to sleep at night. Like I said this today, and it was very strange to me. It's getting to the point where I have to cut my phone off at night because Tank fans are harassing me, and they're not just harassing me; they're harassing my little brother too, really bad. It's getting to the point where I have to turn my phone off. Like y'all ain't got no woman to lay up with. Cause why the fuck is y'all up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday morning, Sunday morning, talking about Tank? Ain't no ass for y'all to get into.
You know what, friend? I think a lot of them people, we are just, because we are who we are giving them the benefit of the doubt that they are actually normal adults. Some of these people are probably children who have nothing more to do than to just fuck with you.
No, 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 no.
No.
No. These are grown adult men. Men are childish. Men are fucking childish. Like I'm fed up.
Well, shit. Ramses, thank you so much for coming through. Ramses says, whoever gets mad, gets mad. Florida straight hoe for how he moving. Stay out the limelight and let these young cats have their shine. I cannot be mad at that opinion because I happen to agree. As well as I like Floyd when he was a boxer, as well as I like Floyd in the ring, he does very questionable things as a grown man who's supposed to be an ambassador for the sports. Very questionable. Tevin Smith came back and said Floyd used Ryan because all the oh, I read that already. Watch for the Hook says it was 16-ounce gloves and headgear, though. If it was 8-ounce gloves and no headgear, Devin would have been out of there. I love y'all, though, LOL. And I've been reading that comment a lot. You got anything on that, friend? He says it was 16-ounce gloves and headgear, though. If it was 8-ounce gloves and no headgear, Devin would have been out of there.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
That's all you got.
Okay, good. Whatever make y'all feel good. I'm fucking tired of y'all. Like it's getting to the point where I'm getting irritated. Whatever y'all say. Take Jesus. He walk on water. He bend walls with his hands. He is the Matrix. Okay. I'm fucking it's giving I'm fed up. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm fed up.
Well, I will say this about that. That's great speculation. Okay. And that's all it is speculation. Because even in the sparring footage, honey, I could stomach you saying that if he was wobbled. He wasn't wobbled. He was not hurt. He was just withstanding Tank's onslaught. That's it, and that's all, honey. Did you see him wobbling? Did you see his legs buckle? I didn't see that. I'm sorry. Maybe I didn't see something right. But y'all have this thing that like there are like they do ring the bell. You do get a chance to go to your corner and get yourself together. Like that is a thing. Just saying. Boy, y'all. The Chop Shop, he says, y'all check out my interview with William Joppy from yesterday and salute to the Queens. Okay, then, Chop Shop, drop your link. He says, BOXIANA, I need some caps, shots fired today, please, and thanks. Drop your link. Tevis Smith says Ryan is not mentally stable and nobody on his team seems to care enough to force him to get some help. I actually fear him doing some self-inflicted harm on himself. Tevis, I'm finna probably be a mean woman right now. Because at one point, I really was like, maybe something is wrong with him. But as I think about all of this, Ryan is the boy who cried wolf to me. To me. This is just me and my assessment of all the things that have happened with him since he first came out and told us that he has mental health issues. I think he's playing a character. And I think this is all for show. I don't believe him. And I really do sincerely hope I'm wrong, but I don't believe him. I don't believe that anything is wrong with him. And can't nobody force you to do nothing that you don't want to do if something really is wrong with you. But I don't believe anything is wrong with Ryan. I think Ryan is doing exactly what he wants to do. He wants to bring attention, any kind of attention, to himself. Not necessarily this fight, but to himself. He wants to bring attention because he feels like if bringing attention to him is going to be bringing attention to the fight. What reason would you have other than because your fight is on 420 to visibly post yourself where you know somebody could take a screenshot of you with a blunt in your mouth? All the smokers know that they fighting on 420 day. So to me, that was a tip of the hat to all the smokers. Oh, this dude, he a boxer. He's smoking weed and they fighting on 420. That's advertising genius to me. Genius. Him with all these texts talking about he on demon time and he done been possessed and they got him in the trunk. All of that, he's playing on us knowing and actually kind of having sympathy or empathy about him having some type of mental illness. It's either that or he's setting up himself for the back out. Either way, it's bullshit. And I don't like it. And I feel very bad for Derrick James and all of this. Friend, what do you think about Derrick James? What do you think he should do at this point?
I've been telling y'all, he never should have included them anyway in the first place. Him, AJ, all of them, they all should have never been included.
Mo 2013 says Dev released the footage to show why he should fight Tank. Tank's footage was released to show why he shouldn't fight Dev. And the Baltimore is happy. I'm gonna read that again because that was good shit. Mo 2013. Mo says Dev released the footage to show why he should fight Tank. Tank released the footage to show why he shouldn't fight Dev. And the Baltimore monkeys are happy. Sugar Free Mars says grown men wet off of sparring that Dev won in the end. Tell your king Tink Tink to send a contract. Shaking my head. Oh, I got to read that again. Y'all blazing, firing off today. Grown men wet off of sparring that Dev won in the end. Tell your king Tink Tink to send a contract. Damn, Sugar. Ty French came back and said, so just imagine if they didn't let Tank quit and he gassed completely out with 8-ounce gloves on and no headgear. LOL. Feelings would have been hurt. Completely hurt. But they don't see that part. Like I can see both sides of that. Maybe Tank rocks him in 8-ounce gloves and Dev can't recover. Maybe.
No, you know what? Fuck Tank.
No.
Cause I'm tired of seeing these little pissy ass fans crying in the comments. I don't want to talk about Tank no more. Y'all, we'll talk about Tank when they announce the Frank fight. Cause all y'all do is fucking cry. Y'all cry and then y'all be talking about other fan bases. Like y'all got the nerve to talk about Canelo fans. Y'all be pointing the finger at Spence fans and Bud fans. Y'all are. I don't want to talk about Tank no more, and I'm not. Y'all ain't gonna get no tweets from me. None of that shit. Like we keep the shit relevant. I'm done. I'm not going to.
You know
I'm not
what?
talking about Tank no more.
You know what, friend? I'm with you. I'm not talking about Devin and Tank anymore because both of them have other opposition. Okay, both of them have other opposition. Whether um, Ryan Garcia makes it to the ring or whether Devin has to get somebody to step in, he has another fight that does not include Tank Davis. Tank Davis has another fight coming up that does not include Devin Haney. So he has to handle business. And I hope y'all ain't thinking if he does fight Frank that it's a foregone conclusion that he gonna win that fight.
Let him think it. If y'all think Tank finna beat Frank ass, go off. I already told y'all if he don't do a third of the shit that y'all say, if he don't knock Frank out and Frank make it to 12 rounds when I come in here on Sunday, I'm still gonna get on y'all ass because what y'all told me was he is Jesus. He's going to take the life from Frank and leave him lifeless laying in the ring. Y'all better fucking stand on business. Because when I tell you I'm coming here to stand on business, y'all know how I get when it's time for me to stand on business. I promise. Y'all think Bud fans had a ride on y'all ass? Baby, I'm gonna ride y'all like Six Flags.
And that's on that. Okay, that's on that. Make it to the ring, Ryan Garcia. Devin Haney, put down a demonstration on his ass if he does. Tank Davis, make sure the fight happens with Frank Martin. Make sure we get to see that. We want to see. We want to see. I want to see one of these two fights. If they don't leave me speechless like I was last night when I watched Raymond Ford, I'm gonna be mad because he set the bar. He set the bar. Speaking of Raymond Ford, let me go back to that because friend Raymond and Oshaki, and Raymond told us last night he moving up to 130. He's moving up. Okay, so they've been going back and forth and whatnot, and I know you like them both, but just prematurely. It's so ironic because both of them had 12 round KOs that they needed in order to win the fight. Oshaka said he fooled. Ray said you trying to act like you don't know me now and you kind of tried to duck me in sparring. What is going on?
Lots and lots of drama that boxing needs. They need this type of drama. It's happening. And it's good.
I love it.
Me too.
I love it. Now, one last thing I want to talk to you about because I saw you had got into it with a couple of people on Twitter. You've been lighting folks up left and right. You've been lighting their ass up. I couldn't believe that you actually came to the defense of Jared Big Baby Anderson. He apparently got himself into some trouble with the law. And I know how you feel about ESPN telling folks jail stories. And they broke this news on their boxing telecast last night. And you were not happy about it. And evidently Jared was not either. What had happened, friends?
You know, top rank ESPN, they love a great jail story. You know, anytime somebody go to jail, they love bringing this shit up. He went to jail. During the state of boxing, which I hate that the name of that segment, they should change that because state of boxing means boxing as a whole. Jared Anderson is not keeping the heavyweight division from moving forward. There's new little heavyweights that y'all get on Pro Box. Pro Box have Wednesday night fights, Thursday night fights. I think they have Friday night fights as well. Get on Pro Box. They got some heavyweights. Top rank. They are. Hold on.
I don't know if my friend is sneezing or not, but
I am sneezing, but
okay.
here it is. But I haven't had no coconut. It's just the air tonight. Okay. So here's my thing. Um, Top rank, y'all are his promotional company. Are you representing him or are you slandering the fuck out of him? Was that Jared's night? If Jared still makes this date in a month, was it necessary this month to bring that up on Saturday?
It was breaking news, friend.
That ain't no fucking breaking news. That's not breaking news.
In the boxing world, it was.
It's not. It's not. Why the fuck do y'all care about these people going to jail? What does it change about you knowing that Jared Henderson decided to flee from the police? But y'all didn't listen to me. I told y'all a long time ago. That boy missed his brother so much. He'll do anything to get back to his brother closer, sooner than he would than his brother just getting out of jail. I have not changed my story. That has been the same. We don't care about, y'all should not be caring about these people going to jail. Y'all not getting paid. Making these fucking moral ass goddamn stories of who you held accountable and people need to be held accountable. Shut the fuck up. Cause I can remember clearly because I was one of the people doing it. And y'all get in here, y'all be talking that shit about me with Frank. With Tank. Y'all don't remember. When the news broke about Tank, I was on people's necks.
You were.
I came in here Friday and I came in here Sunday calling the media pieces of fucking shit for running that shit in the media. But y'all don't remember shit like that. Y'all only hear what the negative things that I say about Tank. But there was no need to run that. What these people are doing, they are still people. When you go to jail, your fucking mug, they not talking about y'all. And what they were talking about last night had nothing to do with them breaking the news on Jared Anderson. When Jared Anderson fight next month, because this ain't gonna keep him out of the fucking fight. They're not gonna tell him you can't fight. This is some personal shit going on. This is his job. Unless he go to jail and they keep him in jail all month, which he was back out of jail because he was on Instagram Live telling Top Rank, hey, fuck y'all, what the fuck y'all got going on? So unless he goes back to jail in the next month, he'll make his fight date. So my thing is, what was the point of bringing that up last night? Had a whole 30-minute story on it while they were fucking scarfing them damn. Stay out them dressing rooms, Top Rank, while we talking about y'all. That shit disgusting to me.
They stay in there way too long. The private moments that should be private need to stay private. I don't like that part. I don't like that either. I don't like that at all. And Rolo, I hope he makes the fight too. But I will say this. I'm not a fan of them. I'm not a fan of them blasting the story. But I will say, in this instance, I understood it because it was breaking news. He is a top ranked boxer. They were doing the State of Boxing show. I'm not sure if they said this during the regular telecast or if this was they did the regular telecast. They did it on the State of Boxing. Okay, so that's a boxing show. He is a top ranked boxer. It just happened. And you was going 130 miles, big dog. Like, what was you doing? We don't know what he was doing. They gave the report as they know it. If I can't say they shouldn't have because it was breaking news. And I read the comments about Kovalev and I completely agree with all of those things. I do. I completely agree with it. But this ain't the first time he done been in trouble either. So you got a little pattern. sir. People may show you some mercy and grace them first couple of few times, but you kind of screwball a little bit, a little bit, a little bit.
He's a
Okay,
habitual line stepper.
he crosses it. He crosses over that motherfucker. And so you might need to get shamed. And I'm just gonna tell y'all the truth. I was through with him when he came to the ring dressed in jailhouse garments. Who the fuck? Why the fuck? Who's? But now you gonna act like it's a problem that they reporting on your real jail life situation, but you brought your big ass to the ring in handcuffs and slipper shoes. Miss me with the bullshit. Jared can miss me with the bullshit. Anybody else could have made it. But you coming to the ring in handcuffs, in a jailhouse suit, in jailhouse shoes, null and voided all of that for me. Okay? Stay your big ass out of fucking trouble. Okay? You miss your damn brother, go visit him. Okay? Because he ain't coming home. He got life. You gonna have to learn how to deal with that shit. We all got to deal with some shit. So I'm sorry. I know he's only 23, but this is the life you chose. You want to get out of boxing early, you going to get out of that motherfucker earlier than you expected doing dumb shit like this. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. You got a whole baby on the way. You need to take Big Baby out your fucking name.
You know
You
what's
just Jared.
crazy? Like, people start waiting till they about to become a dad to start doing some crazy ass shit. Like, you don't want to see this new baby? You don't like this baby already? You got beef with the baby? Because he the new baby and you no longer the big baby? The baby is the big baby now? Like, what's going on? I don't give a shit about you. By the time I was 23, I had served my country and came home and had a baby. Like, are you well?
And if you not, they got medicine for that. Get well.
He got the fucking support dog.
You
He
got a
got
whole support dog. Okay. Why are you racing down the highway in a Charger? That ain't no lie. That ain't no lie. I don't know all the details, but that ain't no goddamn lie. Okay. You messing up your own money. That's a felony. You going that fast, that's a felony. Who knows when his court date comes if they're going to allow him to fight? You still have to train. You're messing up your money doing dumb shit. Get on a video game because we know you love those. And do and play pole position or something and sit your big ass down somewhere and be a fighter for however long you say you gonna fight. And that's all I got on that. I'm sorry. I understand what you're saying, friend. I get it. But I was done after he brought his big ass to the ring in that jailhouse suit. I was done. I was done. Done. Anyway, was it anything else that we needed to talk about? Sorry.
you know, I think we have pretty much like scraped the barrel on all things there is to discuss. There's been a lot of stuff. Like, we was gonna have a guest tonight, but we had so much stuff that we needed to come in here and discuss and discover. We didn't do that tonight. So I hope y'all enjoy. We miss y'all. Um, we should be here all month. The only day we probably won't be here, have not made up my mind, will be like towards the 22nd of the month. I might need a Friday off, but that'll be the only day we should be here. We're not on vacations. I don't
Yeah,
think
I'm
of
done.
anything.
Yeah. For
Miss
at
Street,
least 3 months. For at least
Miss
3 months.
Street Sweeper over here. You know what I'm saying? My passport got a million stamps. So thank y'all for coming. It's a crazy amount of people in here. Like, we had a bunch of people this whole time. We didn't cross over two numbers. So we on to our next goal and some. So shout out to us. Cause we in this thing, y'all in this thing. We a big family. I hope y'all enjoy the family. What?
Pause. Bella Faith. Hold on. What did we miss? Did we miss something? She said, okay, I guess they talked about the Clarissa and Alicia saga. Wait a minute. What
No,
I
we didn't.
miss?
They've been back into it again.
Have they?
And Clarissa is on a blocking spree, so I would mind y'all tone and delivery because she blocking people. She blocked the boxing voice, and they did a whole show on it. Like, am I wrong? No, she blocked me for telling her she do too much. So if she blocked me and I was supporting her, what make you think she ain't gonna block you? And just because she came on your show, don't mean shit, and that's okay because there ain't many big boxing shows that you can go on. And once you start burning them little bridges, and for people that, because you want people to talk about you, I think a lot of people don't think that you want people to speak about you. I keep a lot of people's name relevant for a reason because they need to be talked about. Like I'm gonna start talking about Shadesha again. Y'all may or may not like it, but coming soon
Coming soon, because she coming back.
because she coming back.
Yeah, because she coming back.
Y'all, and we can't go yet. We got one more thing to talk about. Y'all still 200 people in here.
Uh-oh. Oh, and before I leave, Shawa Allah, I use the do from out of Target, the do or some Nairobi phone, that blue phone from Nairobi. Go ahead, friend. What else?
We must discuss the booze in Puerto Rico last night. The booze in Puerto Rico. And Puerto Rican. The Puerto Ricans was upset last night and very much angry. Friend, I feel like young Amanda got something she needs to tell us. She was covered up in this big ass fucking sweat jacket and shit and had her hood on and the glasses. I was like, Amanda, now I know something, but I know something. Are you okay? Are you okay, Amanda? And then they said it was an eye injury. And I'm thinking she got some gel in her eye while they prepping for the fight. The injury happened the day before.
They
Why the
said
fuck
36 hours before.
why the fuck y'all let all them people come out? I'm thinking Rodzilla, the mind, we are telepathically connected this evening because immediately, immediately, my mind went two places.
Tell them
For
where
that,
your mind went.
don't leave, stay here. Don't stay here. My mind went two places. And I'm a woman, I notice everything. Okay? 36 hours before the fight, I know they run a bunch of tests on your ass. I know that for a fact. Because they test you before the fight and after the fight, right? Am I lying? Am I tripping? They
They
test you
supposed
before the
to.
fight.
They
They test you. Okay. What came back on that fucking test? Two things. My first thing I thought, I was like, she dirty. With a capital, come back, friend. No, with a capital D. But then my mind started thinking some more, and I was like, she not dirty. She pregnant. Then I was like, I ain't never seen Amanda with no man. I've only seen her with her sister's husband.
huh? Oh, oh, goddamn. Friend, 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 friends.
Hello,
You used to call her sister wife, friend.
y'all. I don't be in people's business like that. I'm the Wendy Williams of boxing at
You
this point.
are the
So
Wendy Williams.
here's my real tea. I be in people's business. I ain't never on. They got rent matching rings, matching outfits. Don't leave. Because I wish I would go get a matching ring with my sister and her man. Annie, are we a threesome? Like, what's only? I just got to know. But yeah, my mind went two places because I was like, why you got on all this? Let me see what you look like under that sweatshirt. And she ain't been posting herself like she normally posts herself. Neither what?
That is not true because we did see her, and but I don't know when this was filmed, but we did see her when Jake Paul's that dude ran up on Jake Paul and she was looking confused.
Yeah, and
She had
that
her
don't
middle
mean
line.
nothing. That don't mean nothing. People like that. I went to college with a girl who found out she a throuple.
Y'all ain't shit. I just want y'all to know y'all ain't
I
shit.
play. I know a girl. She plays softball. She found out she was 9 months pregnant, like 3 weeks before she had her baby. So people like that tend to not show very often. And what if her sister can't have no kids?
Friend,
I
that's
am a conspiracy theorist, friend.
I can't.
I'm a conspiracy theorist. I love conspiracy theories. Okay?
Y'all ain't shit, and I can't believe y'all are even in here egging its own. Why?
9 months, Karma. 9 months. She should have been on that show. I didn't know I was pregnant. She should have been on that show, honestly. Because she was out there sliding to the plate and she had a whole grown man in her stomach. I still remember when the baby was born. I don't believe nothing. I'm a conspiracy theorist. I believe whatever I think. And what I think is two things. It wasn't no gel and no eye. Because when she took them glasses off, that eye looked fine to me.
Oh, she took them off?
Yeah, she was crying and then she was trying to explain to her people. And then she straightened the fuck up and then she was fine. The eye looked fine to me.
JP City said I need to mute your mic, but I can't. I gotta let her cook. I gotta. Rozilla, he says, one of us eat, we all eat. The Serrano sisters. Y'all so messy, Jesus. Okay, so it supposedly was gel in her
It was
eye?
some kind of gel in her eye that caused an injury. Do y'all? I didn't
Hair
drop so much.
gel?
Man, I don't know fucking kind of gel. It must have been car
Listen,
mechanic gel. Cause
friend, now I have had pre-con gel slip. You know, if y'all
what you
don't
said?
know,
You didn't have what?
pre-con, see, you got to really know. That's some old school, some rough shit. Some good finger wave pre-con gel slip in your
Oh,
eyeball.
I don't know what I thought I
You
heard.
thought
I had
something else.
some of that
No,
in my eye too,
pre-con,
but it didn't. Oh,
con,
okay. Okay.
C-O-N, that
Okay.
brown gel. Yeah,
Yeah.
y'all so nasty.
I'm
See,
just saying I
no,
had
yeah, no. Gel, hair gel, y'all. Golly. Shh. Gel, brown gel. And that don't cut my eyeball. So I don't know what kind of digging she was doing in her eye that caused that. But friend, I don't want to say I don't think she's pregnant because she looked fit, and I just don't believe.
you can be fit and pregnant. And it could be early. What if she didn't know and went into this fight thinking
But why wouldn't she just share that though?
maybe she don't want maybe she finna pull a Hallie in DG. I'm not hiding my kid from the world. I'm hiding my kid from y'all. I don't show my kid either. Cause these people is weird.
Tay Tay, it is some freaks. It is some freaks in the chat. Devin Bell, brother-in-law. Ooh, brother-in-law pull out game week. Maybe it's a man jail. Y'all ain't shit. Ooh, y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Stormy
I didn't
B.
say
Look at
that.
Stormy. Look at Stormy. Her sister's husband's jail got in her eye during a locker room facial. Y'all
See how y'all acting? We
shit.
ain't even saying that.
See, look, her and her little baby had a weight cut. Y'all are horrible. Y'all are horrible. Yes, it's mean. It's
And
so mean.
And you know what, Matthew? It's fun, like you said, it's something. Cause y'all know Amanda Serrano is not canceling no fights. Amanda gonna fight with one arm, a broken toe.
Every three
She
months.
every 50. I figured it out. She fights every 52 days. My
Like
brain, because I'm a
clock.
conspiracy theorist, she on that shit. Because ain't no way her body is mechanic. She be in wars. How the fuck are you fighting every 52 days like that?
And she be giving, but she be getting.
But I don't want to accuse anybody of drug usage. So I'm just gonna say she pregnant. Because ain't no way.
And Ray Davis said it's in the pit. Bella, it gotta be Jake's because the only other person it's gonna be is the sister husband, and I just ain't ready to concede that. I just
We've
ain't ready
got
to concede that.
pick up the drink and swallow it. I poured the cup for all of y'all. Just drink out of the cup. Just drink out of the cup. Because ain't how many of y'all, a lot of y'all got in-laws in here. How many of y'all that close with your brother and sister in law to where y'all got a matching item and your sister or brother in law lives with y'all?
But not just rings, not just an item, a ring. A ring.
The
I,
public workout was fine. She wasn't getting punched. She can still do whatever she gonna do in a public workout and still be pregnant. Or you know what I'm saying? She ain't getting hit. But are y'all that close to y'all sister or brother-in-laws?
Cause they do all stay together, don't they?
They do. But girl, I bite my fucking hands off if I ever live with my sister and a man. My goddamn feet too.
Get well soon, Amanda. We want. I know it hurt your heart not to be able to. These are all jokes. First of all, these are all jokes. This is
I
where
ain't joking.
comedy and boxing commentary collide. These are jokes.
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
I ain't ha ha. I ain't listen. If you're new here, let me tell you, she's the nice one. We are the Sour Patch Kids. She is the sweet. I am the fucking sour. Like, I don't care about the shit that I say. We need to bring back saying whatever the fuck you want to say and don't worry about nothing that come with it. I'm bringing that back for you guys. I say the shit that don't nobody else want to say, and don't nobody say nothing to me. They can either clear it up or not say shit to me. So majority of them don't say shit to me. They don't clear it up. So
Well, get well soon, Amanda. I know Puerto Rico, they came out. They really wanted to see you fight. And I know you really wanted to fight in your hometown. So get well soon, honey. But your eye is nothing to play with. If indeed is an eye injury, the eye is nothing to play with. Which, but for real, in all honesty, by the way, she be getting hit, friend. I could see her having an eye injury and not knowing until the last minute. But it was the 36 hours and then them not telling until the night of the fight that kind of gave me cause to pause. So I don't know. We don't know.
somebody got in this submarine and imploded.
Um
I'm done. I'm
Y'all are
done.
horrible. Y'all are horrible people in this chat. Bella, I was not
Right.
sour to Big Baby. I had to tell him the truth because friend, y'all, she say she a sour patch, but she really a softie. She really is a softie.
No, I'm not.
Yes, she
I don't
is.
want y'all to ever think that y'all can play with me like that.
Y'all can't play with her. Don't get it twisted. But her heart really is more soft than mine. If I'm just being honest,
It
because
is.
I don't I don't cut no corners with these people because that's how you. I'm not an enabler. Friend be enabling people sometimes. I'm not an enabler. So get well soon, Amanda. Um, Jared, get your shit together. Tank, concentrate on Frank. Ryan, concentrate on Devin. Congratulations, Raymond Ford. Excellent fight, Autobek Kholmatov. And what friend? Wait a minute, I missed it. Who? Oh, Phenomenal Mexican. That was specifically for you. We'll see y'all. Hey, we got fights coming up, don't we? Who we got coming up this weekend?
I don't know, friend, but I know there's some fights coming up this week.
Y'all, who we got coming up
March the
this week?
6th. This it's March the 6th, right?
March the 6th is the middle of the week, so I think it's March 8th. Is
Let's see.
that
Let
Saturday?
me let me see if I can find it real quick before
Oh,
someone
AJ
say.
and Francis. AJ and Francis. AJ and I think that's gonna be a good card. Who you picking? No, we'll do it Friday. We'll do it Friday. We'll do the weigh-in show Friday, the lead-up show, and we will talk about their commercial, their mini movie for this fight. We'll talk about all of that on Friday. Meet us back. Free, give your last words.
Um, Make good choices this week. Like, let your people know that you care about them. And a lot of people don't do that often. But like, if you got a person, family that you just you tight with, let them know you care about them and you need them around. Cause it's not warm yet, but it's still kind of cool. People still suffering from that lonely shit from Christmas. So let somebody know that you need them this week. We'll see
Oh,
y'all back on Friday.
softy. I told y'all she
Y'all
a
stop.
sweet
I'm gonna start crying.
She's a sweet baby. Parker and Zhang, Big Bang Zhang gonna be on that card too, baby. It's gonna be a good card this week. Freestyle. It's gonna be a good card this weekend. Y'all meet us back Friday. And DOG, I saw you ask. I was in Puerto Vallarta. Had a great time. Anyway, see y'all Friday. Have a wonderful work week. Mind your tone and delivery, dealing with these people. And on your way out, if you have not already, please hit that like button. Subscribe. Friend, check our likes because I don't ever do that. What I don't ever
I
check.
can't never see them.
I can't ever see them. I'm finna go
But we
right.
up to 4.15 when we started the show. We're at 1.1, like 1.2 or 1.3.
Let me see right now what the likes are looking like. It's not telling me what the likes are looking like. I don't know what the likes are looking like. But y'all hit the like button. And we love y'all. And we'll see y'all on Friday. Have a good one. Bye.